Right, here we go again. Out, doesn't it, I think? Yeah. What was I supposed to do? Find missing children from the source of Fazbear to Emmerich. When return, it is like a knife, fight Maurice from the Lord, get one space. Okay, so I need to find the bronze for okay. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's been a while, but we have some Dungeons and Dragons back. Nice bit of Planescape with the old Nameless One, Mort and dak'kon, ready to go on an adventure into the Undertunnels, or whatever they're called. Here we are in the buried village again. Remember the buried village where Farod is, and there's all piles of junk and shit and stuff everywhere?
Done.
I can't remember if I sold a whole bunch of stuff off. I might have done, I might not, I honestly can't remember. But yeah, we got a mission to stroll over here. Right. This looks like an old gatehouse wall. It does. It's a gatehouse.
Alright.
And need to speak to this guy, I believe. The guard gives you a once over with a bored, half closed eyes. If you want to use the gate, bars your cutter. He nods towards a bar standing in front of the gate. If not, then leave me be, will you? Okay, one of these is bar then, is it? Is he bar? He's bar, that's bar. You see a massive human dressed in cast-off patchwork clothing and reeking of old ale. He is truly huge. It's obvious he was chosen for his job for his brawn, not his brains. What do you want? Farah gave me leave to go down the catacombs. I need you to open the gate. He swings open the gates. It ain't going, Burke, and don't waste our time. Very well then. Now, there's a couple of things I can do down here. Go in, and here we are in the catacombs. Oh, and then you see a rat running off. Right. I have two options down in here. I need to get through this area into a secondary area. Now I can do it by going all the way over this way. There's some guys up here, I can do it that way. Or I can go down here. There's some guys down there who help me. Knowing how the area I'm going into is actually populated, I'm going to go for the guys down this way, because they are going to be more useful to me. However, let's have a quick look at the stuff that's around here. This grave has been thoroughly desecrated, as has that one, and that one, but this one hasn't. It has a couple commons and a skull. Let's take that skull. Anything much else interesting? Desecrated. This corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so anyway. Large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin of the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. You nudge it with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Nothing useful here. Yeah, there's generally not a lot to be seen on the corpses here. More rats running off. Thoroughly desecrated. These skeletons don't appear to have been hurled from sarcophagi. Look as they were drawn down fighting. Ouch! Shit, you fucking bastard. Dak'kon's about to die, I think.
Grow strong.
dak'kon, do you have a clock charm? No. Oh, that's a clock charm. Use that bloody quickly, because you're about to get zapped by ball lightning from a rat. Run away, dak'kon.
Path is mine.
dak'kon's dead.
Or dak'kon.
Yeah, these are cranium rats. The more of them there are, the more dangerous they are.
Okay.
That's dak'kon's violence.
Right, done.
Right. It's a good job then. I can raise the dead.
Your will be done.
Now I'm going to have to leave dak'kon alone up here because otherwise he's going to get his arse handed to him. It's a shame really because he's a fairly competent person, fairly competent soldier and warrior, and you know he's not bad at both fighting or magic, but he does tend to get hit a lot. Oh, now it's these buggers. I really don't like these because they hit very quickly. Basically what they are, lesser gargoyles. They are a type of demon. They're kind of halfway... Nicely done, more, nicely done. Let me see, they take a hell of a lot of damage as well. They're kind of halfway between a demon and a zombie, in that they are the heads of dead people that have been killed by another lesser gargoyle, or potentially greater gargoyle as well, maybe. I don't know how gargoyles work. So yeah, they were killed by another gargoyle, and once that's done, their head basically detaches from its body and grows wings. So yeah.
Done.
What do we got? Bandages. Another skull. I'll have that. Not much here. Oh, cranium rats that way. Okay.
All right.
Let's head over here then, because these guys give me a quest over here. As you pass one of the twisted stone faces on the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice. It sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am Glaive. I would have words with you. How do you know I'm immortal? I see a burning purpose within your shell. I see many things in the falling dust of these tunnels. You lack something essential, and that keeps you from death's sweet embrace. What do you want to say to me now? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Treachery awaits you on the surface, and your way is long and winding. At the end, you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. Are you some sort of oracle? Oracle? No. I observe, that is all. In that case, can you answer some questions, please? What did you want to know? What can you tell me of the catacombs around us? The catacombs were carved aeons ago to house the dead of the city who did not wish the tender ministrations of the dustmen. They became the refuse ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely seen, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels, and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come among them. Tell me of the dead nations, please. The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. They struggle with many as one, for the heart of these tunnels. Tell me about Nameless One. You have heard of cranium rats. When they gather, they become more powerful, a shared mind. They and their servants, were-rats, seek a mastery of these undertunnels. They war with the dead nations. Can you tell me of yourself? I was once a respected leader of my community in the lower ward. A petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people, my friends, my relatives, and friends and I spoke against him. And then what? And then he captured us, one by one, and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces under the ditch where all filth and sigil comes eventually. And then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. I am cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There is a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential, and you shall never lack for water again. I see. I shall be on my way. Over this way, where there are more rats. Rats to kill. Got more, do better than that.
Damn.
That's better. Oh, you know, I was about to say I'm the mage and I'm actually doing better in combat than he is. There, go that, and this way. Okay, not head that way. Ah, zombie! Zombie! You zombie eye coming after me. Come get it then, you zombie.
See that?
Yeah.
See that?
And another zombie dead. Head this way. Another zombie. And another one. Slaughtering the dead. My Nameless can't actually get to him. Never mind, he's dead now. Keep going. And this is where I want to go. Because this leads to the dead nations. And like I say, I think I get better stuff with the dead nations than I do off of many as one. In fact, I'm going to look that up. Right, I do actually have... I did a bit of rummaging around, and I found my old strategy guide. I'm just going to have a quick look on the strategy guide and see if, for the character build I've got, if it is technically actually better for me to go in here to Dead Nations, or all the way up the top to Many as One. So I shall be back in a quick moment. Right, well, having read the guide, it seems to suggest I can do both the Warrens of Thought and also the Warrens of Thought and Dead Nations. So I'm going to go to Dead Nations first. dak'kon rejoins us. Stop, thou have come so far, traveller, and trespassed into the Dead Nations, realm of the Silent King. Will submit peacefully? Submit to what? 'Tis the will of the Silent King that all who pass the gates into our nation become prisoners of his lands. Will thou submit? Okay. Come then, we shall show thee to this chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but do not leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death. Should thou later rise as we have, thou shalt be free. Praise the silent king, his will be done.
Updated my journal.
Ah, another member of living. Most are slain by the ghouls this far into the catacombs. You are fortunate. You're Soego from the mortuary. What are you doing here? Your memory serves you well. I am no longer stationed in the mortuary. Instead, I've become a missionary in these parts. But I thought I killed you. The wound was not a mortal one. I recovered quickly and found that I would like to distance myself from the mortuary. Aren't you angry that I killed you? No, should I be? I'm somewhat disappointed it was not my time to leave this place. Nonetheless, you should not return to the mortuary, for many of my fellow factorums would not be pleased to see you. Yeah, I'm not allowed back in anyway. You said you're a missionary. Yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumours of undead that were aware in these parts. I hope to save them. What do you mean? Well, their passion ties them to this false life. I hope I teach them to forsake these passions and leave this false life behind and reach the true death. And what's the true death? I'm sure I've been told this already, but a complete absence of passion. The true death is the true life beyond the shadow of existence. It is this place that these dead must reach for themselves. So you want them all to die? I wish them to transcend this plane of existence to force themselves from passion. It can save them. Okay, well where am I though? You're in the catacombs of the dead nations. The guards brought you here. And why have I been made a prisoner? I don't know. Ask some of the citizens. Perhaps I will. A moment of your time before you go. Do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs, as they will not harm you as long as you remain peaceful. Should you prove hostile, they will defend themselves, and there are many of them. Lastly, you may return here if you need rest. Let's rest now, because... okay. We need to rest. Of course. dak'kon needs some health back. And there we go. Right. Now we can get to see what's around. Some bandages. Useful. This metal slab apparently is used as a bed. There looks to be a portion on the side that can be pried open. I'll leave that alone for now, because that belongs to this fellow. And I want to go prying through his personal belongings. A small brazier barely gives off light, much less heat. Out here, and we have some more barrels. And there's nothing in them. However, we do have chests with things in.
I hear your words. Your path is mine.
Nothing in that one. Container is locked.
Your path is mine. Opened.
And we have battle axe of quality and 2 regular battle axes. I'll take the battle axe of quality because I can sell it. That container is locked.
Opened. Your will be done.
We have some junk. I'll take that just in case I need it.
I shall serve.
But I don't think I do.
Opened.
Oh, that's 500. Nice. We've got Blood Bridge. Blood Bridge to dak'kon, please. Give him some health back. There we go. Nice little bit of health back for dak'kon there. And I'll memorise that spell next time I sleep. Right, so come out here into the chapel.
Done.
We have some books. Sword of Blood Bridge. I can use it. I don't know if I want to use it right now because there's no urgency for me to do so. The pulpit was made of wood, slowly falling apart in the damp air of the catacombs.
I'm gone.
Let's take a stroll over this way now. Over here should be areas. Hargrim the Bleak. This skeleton wears what appears to be an ancient priest's robes, heavy and ornate. Carries a large, impressive stave which is capped with intricately carved horns, dangling pendants, and a gilded skull. Greetings. The skeleton, its eyes aglow like two burning embers, looks you over, but makes no reply. Are you the Silent King? It shakes its head, turning with an eerie grace and pointing eastwards. It then turns to you once more. Are you Hargrim? It nods solemnly, the pendant suspended from its stave tinkling softly. There is something disquieting about its silent, piercing gaze. I had some questions. Emotions for you to proceed. Why have I been made a prisoner? 'Tis the will of the Silent King. The living who are caught here are made to languish in his halls until they join the Quiet Ones. Quiet Ones? The true dead, those who have no voice and do naught but sleep eternally. May the Silent King watch over them. Tell me the Silent King. Our Lord and Vision, he who makes the law and protects us. Thou would do well to start no trouble here, stranger, for the Silent King's eye is everywhere, and his justice swift. Why is he called the Silent King? He speaks no more than necessary to guide us. Praise to the Silent King. May I speak with him? He holds up a bony palm, with creaking groan and a puff of dust, his jaws open to speak. No. Its voice, deep and resonant, echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber. But why not? Its voice booms throughout the chamber. No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience, even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. I have questions then. Who inhabits this place? We the skeletons, other undead, zombies and ghouls. There were once shadows, but they have long since fled. Sometimes one of the living spends the last of his days here. Also, far to the east live many cranium rats. Tell me of your kind. We tend to the Quiet Ones, the true dead, and obey the word of the Silent King. Our work here has gone on for centuries. And what about the other undead? Who? Zombies? They serve the Silent King and the dead nations as labourers. They work beneath the guidance of Stale Mary, the most intelligent and wisest among them. Can you tell me about Stale Mary? She is the most intelligent of what some would call the rotting herd, those zombies which populate the dead nations. Unlike many of us, her heart did not depart the moment of death. That is as much as can be said. Can you tell me the rotting herd? They serve the Silent King and the dead nation as labourers. Okay, right, yeah, so it's zombies basically. Alright. What can you tell me of the ghouls? I do not trust them or their matriarch a caste. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour us all if our numbers and the world of the Silent King were not a shield against them.
Updated my journal.
They are forever ravenous. Without us holding them in check, they would run rampant in the buried village and the warrens of the cranium rats, killing all, and then return to devour all that is here. And tell me about a caste. She is the matriarch of the ghoul pack that has come to our halls. She is strong and cunning. Can you tell me about Soigo? He tries to convince us to give up this pretense of life, as he calls it, and pass into the true death. He claims that it is our passions that anchor us to this life. We must let go of them, and our duty. He wants us to die.
Updated my journal.
Some listen to his words, but none have chosen to surrender themselves to his beliefs. Those that did would be forever silenced. Our numbers would dwindle, and all that we would have here would be destroyed by what surrounds us. Soago may believe he is doing right, but is, in truth, causing great harm. And why'd you allow him to stay? We cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. The dead truce. No undead may injure a dustman unless first attacked. Also, the Silent King wishes no slaughter in his halls. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? It shakes its head. I have seen no such thing. Why dost thou seek an object? For a man named Farod. The skeleton draws back. It looks up and away as if peering at the surface. Blood still beats in his black, worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh still sends his pack into our homes to raid and pillage. He faces you once more. Thou were wrong to come here. We tolerate no such desecration within our borders. I'm not of his pack. Why, then, art thou here, invading our homes on a fetch and carry for that miserable soul? I'm finding the sphere for him in return for information I need. There is no other loyalty between us. It looks you over carefully, tapping its chin with a bony finger. Click, click, click. Thou do not seem the sort to follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Perhaps your presence here is tolerable. Very well. Alright, well, I'll let you get on then.
I'm gone.
There's going to be a lot of these groaning and moaning and stuff going on.
I'm gone.
Leave those alone. I could potentially bash them open, but I won't bother doing
Alright.
it to win. Most of these
I'm
are
Done.
yeah, pretty nameless. Not anything you do in this skeleton. Nameless zombie. I think she's an important one. This rotting female corpse is shaking her head and moaning sadly. As you approach, however, she turns and holds her hands out to you as if asking for aid. Greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. Goodness. With each exhalation, the stench of rotting meat fills the air. I'm sorry, I have to go now. I can't understand what you're saying.
Done.
I need to head over
I'm
this
gone.
way, I think it is. That's just a regular ghoul. The doubtful skeleton. Ooh. No, I won't
Alright.
speak to doubtful skeleton just yet. I shall pop into here,
gone.
because this is where Stale Mary is. Here is Stale Mary. This musty-smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of mouldering grey-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, giving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. Greetings. She indicates herself and speaks again. It sounds as if her vocal cords are festering away in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Stale Mary? I had some questions. She nods her head, waiting for your question. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? She mumbles and groans a stuttering, completely incomprehensible phrase. I can't understand you. Can you speak any more clearly? She shakes her head sadly, her shoulders rising up painfully social-like. Well, goodbye then. I need to go and find Hargrim. Because
Alright.
Hargrim can teach me how to listen to Stale Mary, and Stale
Alright.
Mary can teach me how to listen
I'm gone.
to everybody else. And I think I saw him wandering in this direction last.
I'm gone.
Puzzle skeleton. Yeah, I can't do anything with him.
Done.
I am not smart enough to deal with a puzzle skeleton. Did he come all the way? Oh no, he's not come all the way back around here. Okay, maybe he
Alright.
must... maybe he's gone down this way. He's not here.
Alright.
Regular skeleton and a zombie. I think that might be a shopkeep, I think, that one. Oh, no, that's the skeleton merchant there. Is Hargrim down
I'm gone.
here? That's a cast. I'm not going to speak to a cast just
Done.
yet. Take a wander over this way. Can't go through these. That's the way in. Maybe Hargrim wandered over here? No. Okay, that is the entrance to the Silent King. We don't want to go in there.
Alright.
I'm not quite sure where Hargrim has gone. He does this from time to time. He'll just wander off and you'll lose complete sight of him.
Alright.
And you just kind of have to keep wandering around in circles until you find the bugger.
Done.
I don't think he goes down here. No, he doesn't go down there.
Alright.
Ah, there he is. Him and a whole bunch of skeletons are coming over to say, oh, maybe it's a meeting of some kind. Be not deceived by the false prophet. We have cast off the skin of life that bound us. For the first time we are free. We are free to not make mistakes. We are not free to make mistakes. Our lives now have a greater meaning as they ever did. Give not into temptation to do evil. The existence is a gift for us. Keep the peace of the Silent King in your spirit. He is well pleased with you. Be not deceived by the false memories of life. I just can repeat that, I think, for a few times. We are free to make mistakes. We are not free to something. I don't know. Sorry to interrupt your sermon. I had some questions. I'd like to ask you someone in particular. Can you tell me of Stale Mary? And how do you understand her?
Updated my journal.
There is a long pause before the skeleton makes its reply. Thou must learn to listen. That is all. Thank you. God,
I'm
sucks
gone.
out my teeth. I can now return down here to Stale Mary. It's a lot of back and forth in this, unfortunately. Especially in here. It's not kind of go here, speak to that person, go back, speak to that person, go back, speak to that person. And here we go, Stale Mary. I had some questions, Stale Mary. Hargrim said that I needed to learn to listen to you. Do you know what he meant by that? The corpse takes a step towards you, reaching her arm out to touch you. Let her. Her nearly fleshless hand brushes gently against your forearm, and she speaks. Listen. How did you do that? Speak to us you can, but you must do it properly. Can you teach me? Yes.
Updated my journal.
She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead, a process she calls stories bones tell. Can I speak to any dead body? Some, others too dead, must use skill. Thank you.
Done. Alright. Alright.
So we'll just doubtful sense first. There is no meat left on the bones of this ancient animated corpse. Only a few coloured rags, which seem to serve as more of decoration than clothing. Staring at the floor, shaking his head and tapping his chin thoughtfully. Greetings. He makes no response, apparently lost in thought. Greetings? He looks up and, seeing you, sighs in a small puff of dust. I've much on my mind and prefer to be left alone. Is there something I can help you with? No, I have a difficult decision to make is all. What decision would that be?
Updated my journal.
To continue my life here, or to die, finally pass into the true death I've been told of. Okay, well, I'll leave you to your thoughts then. I could tell him that he doesn't want to, or he shouldn't, or something like that. But he's useful later. Nameless Zombie. Greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. Only your skills in conversing with the dead allow you to understand her. Name? My name? Is that why you're so distressed? Forgot my name. My name. Her milky eyes well with black roomy substance, a corpse's only tears. Why don't you just choose a new name? She stands there watching you silently. Did you understand? You can just choose a new name. She shakes her head, backing away as if frightened. But no. Well, can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She pauses, putting her hand to her cheeks. Corpse bites her lower lip. Yeah, see? You can let your old name go now. You become something new. But who? What name? She appears confused, overwhelmed. Anything you like. Anything at all. She stands quietly for a time, staring at the floor. Suddenly she raises her head. You name me? Think of a name for her.
Updated my journal.
You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping a hand over her ear. You whisper the name to her. The corpse nods, then smiles. Yes, thank you. Of course, no problem. Goodbye. She is now happy she has a name. Right, now, I think...
Alright.
I think I need to... Well, one of the ways I can go about doing things is popping over here, I believe, to have a chat with a cast. Because a cast, as you can see, is not happy with the Silent King.
Done.
So, says my guide that I can talk to her about it. The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating, even from a distance. Her grey-green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering sores, and her fingers, each capped in a long, curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth. Her hair, thick with scuttling insects and worms, hangs to her knees. It hides nearly all her face in shadows, save for a fanged feral grin and a lolling grey tongue. Greetings. What have we here? Some pretty meat, aye? A little tough gristle? Sharpen me teeth on your bone and grow fat on your marrow, I had some questions, if you're alright with them. Who are you to come before me like a feast? Answer a cast. I am Ardhan. Ardhan? She draws her long grey tongue slowly across her lips, yellowish drool trickling from the corner of her mouth. Yes. My questions? Go, pester a cast while you still live, meat. Ask. Why have I been made a prisoner? Cast grimaces. Because we didn't catch you in the dark halls where you've been meal to us. She shakes her head, snarling. Damn the Silent King. Damn his old bones. Meat caught here by the others stays here until it joins the others. Can you tell me about the Silent King? Unseen king, not silent. He say we do. Marrow-stuffed bones and herd of dead flesh obey him, no question. A cast not see, a cast only hear. One day I shall meet this one, yes. A cast strong, and silent one weak. We shall see who master, yes. I had some questions. Seen a small bronze sphere anywhere? A cast shakes her head, lice dropping from her long white hair as it sways about. A cast opens many coffins, many tombs, never seen such a thing. Can you tell me about Hargrim? Marrow. A cast licks her cracked lips and gives a feral grin. Old Marrow, but is Marrow. A cast snarls, eyes burn. Kill him. Kill all the bones, if not for the weak bones and herd of dead flesh. Bones? The bones, the skeletons, weak, tired, too many centuries, too brittle. She snatches a bone off the floor, snapping it for emphasis. Weak. Death don't fear, but the bones do. Afraid to die and be fed upon by a cast and the blighted ones. Afraid to die? We dead now. Fear is something blooded ones think of, not dead ones. Who are the blighted ones? We are the blighted ones, yes. A cast and her lovely ghouls, her children, always hungry. And what are you doing here? We fight, win and feed. Blooded ones such as ye become our food in the end. Ravenous hungers we have, burn the stomach, never full. We hunger all the time, and here ye are. Hurry up and die and be still. How did you come to be here? Wander catacombs, hunt and kill, crack open crypt and coffin, eat bones and dead flesh. Come here. A cast blinks. Here, strange place. A cast stay among the weak, marrow-filled bones and herd of dead flesh. Can make noise, talk to them, and they talk back. So why haven't you killed and eaten them then? The cast frowns. Not easy prey. They are not still like other bones and dead flesh are. They fight as pack, and many of them. Difficult to beat both. Weaker, separate, together strong. Almost strong as a cast. So we wait. And what is it you wait for? Wait for weakness, yes. Wait to see how strong Silent King is. If he's stronger than the cast, wait for herd of dead flesh to stop following marrow-filled bones. And what will you do then?
Updated my journal.
Would eat all, hungry, kill all small blood fur things, eat all rag-blooded things in village, eat, catacombs are full of feast, hungry are we, hunt and eat. As she talks, she becomes more agitated, gnashing her teeth and spraying spittle. Kill them all, a cast would, tear and rend, shred the herd of dead flesh, stupid cattle, slow and weak, fit only to eat and rend and tear, break and snap the weak bones, suck the marrow from their brittle bones, kill and eat them all. A cast wants them to be quiet, still, dead, not talk and walk, die and be still, so that it can be eaten, caught between the teeth, crack their skulls and suck forth their brain meat, and then pull open their ribcage and devour the soft parts of their skin. The cast smashes a clawed fist into the ground, shattering the tiles in their rage. Hate them, tell a cast. No, do not hunt the blooded men who scavenge and creep in the tombs. Do not kill the blooded rats. Leave them be. Do not hunt, do not eat. Do not kill them all and silence them. She suddenly falls silent, her rage finally spent. Last echoes of her screaming dying away in the darkness. Give me things of value and I'll help you. I can't have nothing to give you except your life, not eat. Okay then. Can you tell me anything more about Silent King? No. Okay. That's fair enough. I think I need to
I'm gone.
speak to a casting. Not a cast. I think I probably need to speak to Hargrim again about a cast. Because apparently, if you...
Done.
I think if you petition the Silent King to let you see... No, sorry, petition Hargrim to let you see the Silent King infuses,
Right.
you're supposed to be able to go to a
I'm gone.
cast and she can get you entry. Hargrim. Me, I'm back. I had some questions. Can I ask you someone in particular? Can I ask you about a cast? She is the matriarch of the ghoul pack that has come to our halls. She is strong and extremely cunning. So about ghouls. I do not trust them or their matriarch caste. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour us all if our numbers and the word of the Silent King were not a shield against them. They are forever ravenous. Without us holding them in check, they would run rampant in the buried village and the warrens of the cranium rats, killing all in return to devour all that is here. I don't think there's much else I can get off of him. No, that's fine. That's one moment. Let me just have a double check, see if
All right.
there's anything specific I need to do in order to get a cast to help me. Right. I just looked it up. I believe what I'm supposed to do, sorry, is just come back up here and see if Hargrim will let me see the Silent King first. I had some questions. Well, I've made a prisoner. Could he be convinced to allow otherwise?
Updated my journal.
After a short silence, his jaws creak open. 'Tis doubtful, but perhaps mysterious are the ways of the Silent King. May I speak with him? No. But I need his permission to leave. No. By the power of the Silent King, thou shalt not leave this place. What can I do to convince you? He considers you for a moment before speaking. Prove to the dead nations that thou mean it no harm, acts of goodwill. Perhaps then I shall take thy petition to the Silent King. I could tell the dustman that Farrod is selling them corpses he stole from here. I'm certain they'd stop Farrod. I am sure thou can see the problem inherent in thy offer. We cannot allow later leave simply in the hopes that thou would do such a thing. Very well. Let's run down here. Now it says I should try and get audience and then go and speak with a cast rather than doing his jobs. I had some questions to cast. Tell me about a Silent King. Doesn't look like it's actually worked. Okay. Mort can't speak on my behalf. I guess I have to go and do the job for him. Oh no, sorry. Wrong one. I need to speak to Stale Mary, not a cast.
Done.
My mistake. You see, Stale Mary, I had some questions. Mary, I need to speak with the Silent King. Can you help me? Why? I need to leave. No. Then I had some other questions. I think that was it really. Can I speak about Silent King? Silent King, yes, what can you tell me about him? He's a Silent King. What do you know of him? He's a Silent King. I want to leave. No, okay. Well, fair enough. I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way then.
Done.
Apparently there's a way... It says in here, you speak to Stella Mary, she'll give you leave to go into Silent King's chamber, over there, and you can have a chat with Silent King. But it looks like that's not going to work. I'm going to have to come all over here and have a chat with Hargrim again to find out what I can do to get in there. I have some questions. May I speak with the Silent King? Why not? I need his permission to leave. What can I do to convince you? Is there some task I can perform for you?
Journal.
Perhaps. Occasionally the ghouls will miss a small pack of well-ridden cranium rats that have come to spy here. Shouldst thou come across any, be sure to slay them. Very well. Myself and Mort shall do so. Down here. This is where the cranium rats are. I'm probably going to get quite a bit of a beating doing so. There we go. Well done, Mort. That's one down. Gorbz one at the back. Nameless One over this one. Excellent.
Did you see that?
I did indeed,
Sure,
Mort.
why not?
And crackle that one just for a laugh. And it's dead.
Done.
I'm gonna rest so I'll get my spells back, that's fine. Let's pick up all these cranium rat tails. That one there. And that
All
one
right.
there. Right. Just going to quickly see if Stella Mary will now actually, now that I've actually got a job to do for the Silent King, if she'll actually let me say something's wrong. Probably not. Hargrim. Hargrim Skeleton's leader gives us word of Silent King. Concerned. Why is he concerned? Sogio and a cast. A cast is anger. She wants to kill everyone because she's always hungry.
Updated my journal.
And he preaches death.
Updated my journal.
He's a dustman. Sorry, I'm just skipping through this. I know I'd normally go to like, you know, a bit, you know, just skipping through. Silent King. No, okay, yeah, it's still the same. Right, fair enough. She's not going to help me. Okay. Back up here to see Hargrim. Here I come, there we are. I had some questions, Hargrim. I found a group of cranium rats in the rubble of an old passageway.
Updated my journal.
It nods, obviously pleased. I'll have our thanks. May the Silent King watch over thee. So, can you speak to him for me now? No. By the power of the Silent King, thou shalt not leave this place. What else can I do to convince you?
Updated my journal.
The Skeleton Priest hums deeply, the lights of its eyes dimming as it thinks. So I go. Rid us of that damnable dustman, and I shall speak to the Silent King of thy freedom. However, I do not seek to have him assassinated. Merely give us a reason to remove him. I shall do so. everybody back up here. Because I want to rest first. And yeah, this video will only concern this section. Because as you've probably seen by now, in this game, each section is actually fairly large and time-consuming for what you actually want to do in each. Sorgo, I would like to rest for a bit. Get dak'kon's health back up again, because poor fellow just keeps on getting wailed on. Thank you. And I met a skeleton in the hallways that seems to be on the brink of seeking the true death. Ah, I will go speak to him now. Excellent. I will just patiently wait in this room until you have gone. Don't think anything of it. Off he goes. And now I should be able to open the lock. Certain that Soigo's not coming around, you pry open a small panel and peer inside. Pull out the journal and read it. The book proves to be Soigo's journal. It details his being attacked by a were-rat, his eventual regression into lycanthropy, and his flight from the mortuary after unwittingly slaying and devouring a friend. Looking for a hiding place, he came upon the Warriors of Thought and agreed to serve many as one hive mind of the Creanian rats gathered there. He is now here in the Dead Nations in order to spy on the undead for many as one, who hopes to one day control this part of the catacombs.
Updated my journal.
Now we just need to pop back over here to Hargrim again. Hargrim, my good man. I had some questions. Did you know that Soigo is a Creanian rat spy? He draws close to you, smelling of dust and mouldering cloth. What is this thou speak of? What proof have thee that Soigo runs with the brain vermin? There's proof in his quarters, actually, in his journal.
Updated my journal.
We shall see. I shall gather Soigo and speak with him on this matter within his chambers. Should this be true, I shall owe thee thanks.
I feel stronger.
Skills have increased.
Soigo, what is this I hear of thee being in league with many as one? What? It's untrue! A cruel retort! Dare thou lie in priest of high the Silent King? No, no, Hargrim, I would never presume. Where is thy journal? Let me see it. Prove thy innocence before the eyes of the Silent King. I beg your mercy, Hargrim. The dead truth shall protect thee here, but I shall never leave these catacombs. But you... Mark my words, living. Only the truth protects thee. Do not cast it aside. Die. Boom. It is dead. Job done. Mort level up, as did I. Me level up. Hit points gained. One characteristic. Yes, I got my characteristic points going up again. 2 hit points, 3 hit points from Constitution, and extra spells. I've lost 3 hit points, 57, maximum of 60. I shall increase my intelligence, so I have more spells. And Mort. 1 hit point gained, 2 from Thaco. Not from Thaco, from Constitution. He's only got 40 hit points. Not good. He's level 5 fighter with 40 hit points. I am a level 5 mage with 60 hit points. Admittedly, I only have probably about 50 or maybe something like that, 45-ish when I was just a fighter level 5. But Nameless One is actually a better fighter, especially with knives, than Mortis. He can actually take more of a beating. dak'kon, unfortunately, 33 hit points. Poor fellow.
My blade has changed.
dak'kon's weapon has changed. I don't know quite what that does. It's like steady. Well, he's gained 8 hit points, which is almost the maximum we can get. She's up to 41. His Earth Blade. 297 entirety +1 to armor class, additional first level mage spell level, special release. Yeah, so I think this stats here change depending on what level he is. Again, I could just look at him book here, but it's not required right now. Mage spells. I can learn more spells. Let's learn Chromatic Orb and another magic missile, I think. And Blood Bridge, another Blood Bridge, or a Swarm Curse. Swarm Curse, I think is. I think that's. No one casts a spell from his. Yes, that one's useful because that's an anti-mage spell. Strength, Ice Knife, don't really need them. And don't have any level 3 spells, so I can't learn any. dak'kon, you got Submerge the Will, Rain of Anger, Submerge the Will, Scripture Steel. What was that one again? +1 to hit and +1 saves that are friendly to the PC in 50. That's Bless, basically. So that's good. That's in the right hand. Because I is Blindness. That is, well, that's dak'kon actually having a seizure down there. But that's Magic Missile, and that is Armor. I've already got Armor, so I'll take my Magic Missile, and he's only got power of 1, so I'll take that there, and he has no level 3 spell capability.
Done.
Right. Now, I believe there's a Riddling Skeleton I can speak to. I'm not sure if I can actually do his quest line yet. I might not be smart enough. I need to find the puzzled skeleton first. I think it's down here somewhere. Zombies, ghouls, regular skeleton, riddling skeleton, skeleton merchant, sorry, just going to pause a moment. Right, sorry about that. There was just some strange noises coming out of my light bulb. And I don't know what it was. It could have been it potentially falling apart. I don't know. Let's see. Where was the puzzled skeleton? So that's who we were looking for, wasn't it? Regular skeleton. Skeleton. Ah, here he is, puzzled skeleton. This skeleton is muttering to itself, occasionally pausing to scratch its skull. It's old enough so that no meat is left in its bones, only a few coloured rags. It nods a greeting in return, but does not reply to you. I had some questions. Skeleton looks up at you and grunts in frustration. Not now, forgive me, but I have the most horrid riddle on my mind and I can't figure it out. Okay, what's the riddle you got? Seems surprised. Oh, going to give it a try, art thou? I'll go give it a go, yeah. Very well. This is from a chortling buffoon of a bone bag thou may find nearby. Refuses to give me the answer and is killing me. Think of words which end in GRY. Angry and hungry are 2 of them. There are but 3 words in the common tongue. What is the 3rd word? Word is something that one uses every day. If thou hast listened carefully, I have already told thee what it is. stumped as well, eh? Well, let me know if you can find the answer. Best of luck, I'll try to get it from the chattering fool who gave it to me. Chattering fool is the fellow down here. Now, I quite like that riddle. It is a clever little one. Not everyone can get it straight away. And admittedly, when I came back to this after several years, I couldn't remember what the answer was either. But I might have enough intelligence to get it off him now. This skeleton is shaking its head and giggling to itself. It guffaws and snorts occasionally, biting down its bony hand to stop itself. It's old enough so there's no meat left in its bones, only food-coloured rags. Hello! Greetings, yes! It sniggers, puffs as dust flying forth with each breath. I understand you've got a difficult riddle. Dost thou want to hear it? Yes. And that's the same riddle there. Yes. Okay, well, what's the answer? Not a chance, not a chance. Seeing your expression, it only caused it to laugh more, chattering its teeth at you. What if I stump you? Will you tell me then? Laughter stops abruptly. What's this? It cups a bony hand over the skull. Do I hear a challenge? Yes, yes, go ahead. But should thou lose or leave halfway through, I shan't speak to thee again. Very well. What's worth more? A pound of 100 common pure gold coins, or half a pound of 200 common pure gold coins? Easy, too easy. 1 pound of gold is always worth more than 1/2 pound. Foolish, foolish. Very well, your turn. Skeleton crashes down and draws a simple face in dust. Pointing at it, he speaks. Uncles and brothers have I none, but that man's father is my father's son. Who is he, eh? He's your son. Bah! Your turn. The maker doesn't want it, the buyer does not use it, the user does not see it. What is it? Skeleton chitters tardily. Not true, not true. The answer is coffin, and I certainly see mine. Very well, your turn again. What 5-letter word does even the greatest of mortal sages pronounce wrong? Wrong. He shakes his fist at you. Oh, curses! Go on. Right. At night they come without being fetched, and by day they are lost without being stolen. Stars! Yes, stars. Okay, your turn. The skeleton cracks its knuckles. I never was, am always to be, no one ever saw me, nor will ever see, and yet I am the confidence of all, to live and breathe in this hallowed hall. I don't know. The skeleton convulses with loud laughter. It's cackling in hooting echo from the catacomb walls. It spins its scarabs gleefully, chattering its teeth at you all the while. Well, I cannot complete that. I didn't stand a chance anyway. Until I get to the next level up, I wouldn't have been able to. But it got me a few extra points. Merchant. I need to speak to the merchant. Show me what you've got, merchant. I would like to sell some things to you. The Gauntlet of Teeth. Now, did I want to sell that? Because that was an interesting item, I believe. 3 to 8 slashing, 1 to 2 crushing, +1, fist proficiency, so punch daggers, usable fighters and thieves. They're not cursed, so they're not actually bad, the Gauntlets of Teeth. I'm going to hang on to them. The Obsidian Earring, that's a rogue item, I can't use that. Fingerbone, I can't sell. Hammer, I need. Junk I will need if I can come back here. Scalpel I might need in the future. Can't figure out how to use that. Skull I'll hang on to. Crane rat tail I can sell later. Bandages are fine. Second skull hang on to. Blood bridge hang on to. Can't sell any of those. Can sell... No, I won't do. Dirty rat charms, what do they do? Plus 10% stealth. Let's sell dirty rat charms. Battle axe of quality, I should sell that. dak'kon can't use anything from here, I don't think. Needle and thread and badges. And some of that. Oh, Elysium Tears, what level is that? Level 3. 600 copper commons. I've got 1742. I will... That's the only level 3 mage spell that's around. I'll take it. But I don't like it. It's a lot of money. No, I think we're okay for the rest of that stuff. Whoops, I wanted to copy the spell. Learn Elysium Tears. Right, there's a lot else I can do in here. Apparently there's a way into the Silent King's chamber over this way, somewhere. Of course there's like the main doors right there. It's an iron hinged lid that opens to a small coffin. Small coffin, small coffin, small coffin, small coffin. And yeah, I can't do anything with these or that. Oh, actually, was there to see a thing pop up? No, my mistake.
I'm gone.
I don't think there's anything over this way. Nothing there. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Coffin, 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 coffin.
All right.
Can't do anything with that. These are all just skeletons. Right, that's all. That's pretty much all I'm done here. Right, let's pop back off to Hargrim then, because it's time to petition for our freedom. Since there's nothing else I can do in here,
I'm gone.
Apart from, you know, steal more shit.
Done.
Let's find Hargrim around here somewhere. Where are you, Hargrim?
All right. I'm
Not
gone.
down here. Is he off in here saying hello to Mary? No, he's not.
I'm gone.
Ah, there he is.
I'm gone.
Hargrim. I had some questions. May I speak with the Silent King? No. But why not? Audience I shall not see him. Need permission to leave. I shall carry thy request to the Silent King. Thank you. Silent King has spoken. Thou art free to go. Thy way shall no longer be barred.
Updated my journal.
Thank you.
I'm gone.
Now, am I allowed to just rest here at any time now? You must obtain permission to rest.
Gone.
Before I go, Hargrim. Could we rest here, please? Thank you.
Alright.
Right, that's everyone back up to full health. All the various spells and things memorized. And we can now leave. I can, should I wish to, I can go through this door here. That will take me to the Drowned Nations, which is where I'm to go to get the orb. Or I can go through here and go see many as one. I don't know if I've got the stats to do many as one yet, but I believe I may need to come back here at some point in the future so I can do it then. What I should do is I'll go through here to the Drowned Nations and see you in that episode. So until then, thank you for watching the return of Planescape Torment. Thank you again for watching, and have a good night.